But hey, holding a clipboard resulted in a nice salary and a Super Bowl.
I'm not gonna lie, having a Super Bowl on your resume is an amazing thing. Cause if you think about it, when you go in the future interviews, my nigga, I want my shit to say Super Bowl champion on my shit. Like when y'all know when they doing the interviews and like their name pop up on the screen and they show like the players' stats and what they did out their career, shit like that. I want my shit gotta say Super Bowl on that beat. It got to.
Is that from me long? Slide, everybody up, tell me climb the stick. LP right the Navy, we flipping it ride. 392 many drunk in the scat, young creep on the back for the take you to slide. 3v3 to other nigga lacking.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Cook Up Dre, man, and I'm back with another video. And today, my nigga, we got 15 players you never knew won the Super Bowl, bro. And I'm not gonna lie, bro, I've been wondering, like, I've been looking for a video like this for a minute, bro. I've been wondering who has won the Super Bowl and who has not. I'm not gonna lie. I wonder who has been putting in work to win the Super Bowl and who has not. Or who really earned a Super Bowl and who has not earned a Super Bowl. That's what I'm here to see. You know what I'm saying? So if you're new here, bro, leave a like, come subscribe down below, follow me on my social on the screen nation as well. On the road to 800 subs, you like 20 away or 30 away. You know what I'm saying? And let's get like 5 likes this video, not too crazy, you know what I'm saying? Just 5 likes, you know what I'm saying? And push the channel out there. Yeah, let's get to this video. Oh.
The beauty of the 53-man roster in the NFL is plenty of championship champagne and Super Bowl ring bling to go around. Thus, it's impossible to know or recall every single notable player of any given Super Bowl winning team. So, with that being said, how about we dive into 15 players that you had no idea own a Super Bowl ring? David Carr.
I have no clue.
Carr is one of the biggest draft busts in NFL history.
Damn.
But the joke's on the haters. He has more rings than Jim Kelly, Dan Marino, Philip Rivers, Fran Tarkenton, Matt Ryan, et al. Carr, of course, was selected first overall by the Houston Texans in 2002. They were awarded the #1 pick as an expansion franchise, and Carr was easily the best quarterback prospect in that class. Of course, it's not fair to blame Carr for all the failures in Houston. It took his franchise a decade to actually build a winner. And the poor guy was sacked 249 times in 76 games, including a single season record 76 in his rookie year. After the Texans ditched Carr in 2007, he spent the remainder of his career as a journeyman backup QB. He joined the New York Giants in 2011 and backed up Eli Manning, who led Big Blue to another Super Bowl triumph over the mighty New England Patriots. Now, Carr didn't take a single snap that year, but hey, holding a clipboard resulted in a nice salary and a Super Bowl.
I'm not gonna lie, having a Super Bowl on your resume is an amazing thing. Cause if you think about it, when you go in the future interviews, my nigga, I want my shit to say Super Bowl champion on my shit. Like when y'all know when they doing the interviews and like their name pop up on the screen and they show like the players' stats and what they did out their career, shit like that. I want my shit gotta say Super Bowl on that beat. It got to.
46 ring. Tyrod Taylor. Taylor spent the 2015, 2016, and 2017 seasons as the Buffalo Bills' primary starting quarterback. But most of you know him as a well-traveled backup QB who played for 7 different teams over an 11-year period between 2014 and 2025. So, for you kids who aren't super familiar with Tyrod Taylor's early career, we challenge you to guess when he won a Super Bowl. It was with the Baltimore Ravens in 2012.
Wow.
Taylor, then a sophomore, appeared in 7 games and attempted 29 passes, primarily in garbage time. But he had a front row seat to Joe Flacco's epic playoff run in 2012, with the Ravens defeating the San Francisco 49ers in Super Bowl 47.
And this when the lights went on and shit like that, y'all remember that shit.
Goat Ray Lewis getting to retire as a champion. Vernon Davis. Davis was one of the great San Francisco 49ers during his 10-year run there. He ranks among the top 10 on the franchise leaderboard in receptions, receiving yards, and receiving touchdowns.
Wait, you said who?
Long time to retire as a champion. Vernon Davis, and will best be remembered as the guy who made the catch 3. You know, when Alex Smith threw him that game-winning touchdown pass in the waning seconds against the New Orleans Saints in the 2011 divisional round. Davis quickly became an afterthought in San Francisco.
I ain't gonna lie, bro, the Saints' luck is just bad when it comes to the playoffs, bro. Really think about it, bro. Like, everything bad happens to these niggas, bro. They can never catch a break.
As his production kind of declined in 2014 and 2015. So, looking to bolster their tight end room, the Denver Broncos acquired him in a trade deadline deal for their Super Bowl 50 run. Davis hardly made an impact,
Yes,
only
sir.
having 20 catches for 201 yards and 0 touchdowns. Heck, he didn't even have a catch in the postseason. But
That's
you know,
crazy.
it just didn't matter. The Broncos rode the Von Miller and no-fly zone defense to a Super Bowl 50 championship. After heartbreaking postseason defeats with the 49ers in 2011, 2012, and 2013, Davis finally got his ring as a Bronco.
Yes,
but,
sir.
I mean, come
Like,
on.
that's the perfect team to get a ring with. I mean, to get a ring with, by the way.
You probably forgot or never even noticed in the first place. Josh Gordon.
Josh
Gordon is
Gordon
one
got a
of the NFL's
ring?
great what-if stories. After
What
a
the
superb rookie year with the Cleveland Browns in 2012, Gordon entered another stratosphere in his sophomore campaign. You see, he caught 87 passes for a league-leading 1,646 receiving yards and 9 touchdowns.
Okay.
Sadly, though, numerous off-the-field issues led to numerous suspensions for Gordon. From
Damn,
2014 to
bruh.
2017, he appeared in only 10 games. And
Damn.
the NFL issued him season-long suspensions in 2015 and 2016.
Damn,
But
nigga.
early in the 2018
What the
season,
fuck did this nigga do, bruh? What could you possibly have done, my nigga? That's not okay to
the
fuck
New
up your
England
career like
Patriots
that.
took a chance
What
on
the
him in
fuck?
2016. But
See, the NFL don't even do it like this no more. Y'all see how they got the pink on the jersey, twin? Like, bro, what happened? Did the NFL just say fuck breast cancer? Like, how could y'all do them women like that? Those beautiful women. RP my women that died of breast cancer. That shit, no, fuck cancer, bro. But NFL, like, how could y'all do them beautiful women like that, bro? How? Really? Y'all just get said, don't even see pink no more, bro. Like, damn, that shit crazy, bro.
early in the 2018 season, the New England Patriots took a chance on Gordon and acquired him in a trade with the Browns. He immediately
Got a
became
champion
took a
jersey?
chance on Gordon.
That is so hard, bro. They need to add the CD. How they gonna add this shit to NBA Live 16 with the Warriors and get these niggas a championship jersey? But they didn't even get the Patriots one. This shit hard as fuck, I'm not gonna lie.
And acquired him in a trade with the Browns. He immediately became a nice fit with Tom Brady, recording 40 catches for 720 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Hey.
But late in the season, however, Gordon announced that he was stepping away to focus on his mental health. The NFL later warned that a suspension was looming after he violated more rules.
That's
Gordon
crazy.
wasn't there for the playoff run, but the Patriots went on to win Super Bowl 53, adding a 6th to the Brady-Belichick era dynasty.
Yes, sir.
Gordon was
Looking at
awarded
it.
a ring by the Patriots and played 6 games for them in the ensuing 2019 season before getting waived. Yeah, Gordon never got to fulfill his potential in the NFL, but hey, at least he got a ring.
Yeah, he got a ring,
Jeff
bro.
Fisher. The longtime coach of the Houston Oilers / Tennessee Titans franchise became the butt of jokes during his 5 seasons as head coach of the St. Louis / Los Angeles Rams.
I don't know
Yeah,
too
we
much
all
on this
remember
nigga
the
at all.
savage 7-9 Jeff Fisher jokes. Probably a little bit better than
Unless I'm guessing he was a bad head coach. He had to be a terrible head coach for you to be a head coach on this list, man. You got to be a terrible head coach, man. Who is this nigga, bro?
6-7, but you know. Yeah, no, Fisher never won a Super Bowl as head coach. He got the Titans to Super Bowl 34, where they barely fell to Kurt Warner's Rams. They also got to the AFC Championship game in 2002, but fell to the Oakland Raiders. Look,
Damn.
mock Fisher's tenure with the Rams all you want, but this guy became a winner decades ago, winning his Super Bowl 20 ring as a member of the legendary 1985
What?
Chicago Bears.
What though? So this nigga do have a Super Bowl 20 ring, twin? That's crazy as fuck. I'm not gonna lie.
Squad. You see, Fisher was a cornerback and return specialist for Mike Ditka's Bears. However, an ankle injury unfortunately ended his career early and he missed the entire 85 season. Fisher helped coach the defense while recovering from that ankle injury that year, and thus he was awarded a Super Bowl ring when Chicago crushed the New England Patriots.
That's crazy.
Horace
Super
Claiborne.
Bowl 20.
Dallas Cowboys fans are all too familiar with this name. At the 2012 NFL Draft, Jerry Jones made a bold
My nigga,
trade
you
with the
telling me you was like multi-billionaire nigga and your veneers is yellow, twin? How the fuck is that possible, my nigga? What pussy have you been eating for your veneers to turn yellow, bro? That's nasty as hell, man. This is a $1 billion nigga, bro. Chief yellow as hell, like hell no. How is that possible? Like I don't understand niggas, bro. Like you was a $1 billion nigga at the end of the fucking day and your shit looks like this, bro. And you, like, come on, how is your veneers yellow? Ugh.
St. Louis Rams. The Cowboys moved up 8 spots from number 14 to select
That's
Allison quarterback
that's
Morris
not normal,
Claiborne.
bro.
Notably, Dallas passed on future stars like Luke Kuechly, Stephon Gilmore, Fletcher Cox, Chandler Jones, and Harrison Smith, all subsequent first-round picks.
Damn.
Claiborne never quite came close to reaching his
I still can't
potential in
believe that shit,
Dallas.
though.
But you know, Claiborne technically went on top like John Elway, Peyton Manning, and Ray Lewis. The Kansas City Chiefs signed Claiborne in 2019, and they went on to win Super Bowl 54.
Oh, damn.
So,
That's crazy.
Claiborne earned a championship ring in what would be his final NFL season.
He got that. Hey,
Stan Hump.
I'm not gonna lie. Look, if I'm an old nigga and I got a ring at the end of my career, it's say if I'm like 30 and I got like 2 more years, nigga, I'm retiring, bro. Especially if I know I'm washed, bro. Like, I'm gonna go ahead and get my ring. I'm getting up out of there, bro. I'm just gonna go ahead and live my life, my nigga. Thank you for the opportunity, y'all boys. Simple,
Please.
bro.
Humphreys is remembered fondly among
You already
Chargers
rich as
fans.
hell.
He was San Diego's primary starter from 1992 to 1997, helping them to 3 playoff appearances. Of course, that was highlighted by a trip to Super Bowl 29, where they were crushed by the heavily favored 49ers.
Ugh.
It's hard not to feel for Humphreys and lovable underdog Bolts, but hey, shed no tears for Humphreys. He won a Super Bowl ring in the 1991 season as Mark Rypin's backup in Washington. The Commanders defeated the Bills
I'm
to
not
win
gonna
the
lie. I don't know too much about these old folks football at all. So.
3rd Super Bowl, thus cementing a dynasty. Richie James.
Richie James.
Hey, remember him, Giants fans?
I don't.
After
I'm not
3
even a
uneventful
Giants fan.
seasons with the 49ers, James was waived ahead of the 2021 campaign. The Giants signed him in 2022, a move that seemed totally insignificant at the time. But James emerged as a key difference maker on the Giants, catching 57 passes for 569 yards and 4 touchdowns. New York won its first playoff game in over a decade, and Brian Dable took home Coach of the Year honors. The Chiefs signed James in the 2023 offseason, where he got most of his snaps as a returner. Kansas City defeated his old team, the 49ers, in Super Bowl
Damn.
58. This would
I'm
ultimately
not gonna lie. I
be
know that shit felt good as hell. Like, my nigga. Playing with Patrick Mahomes, my nigga, disrespect the ring, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. No, I disrespect that shit. bro.
James's final NFL game, as a knee injury forced the little-known Super Bowl champion into retirement.
Damn.
Drew Stanton. Stanton
Congratulations,
had to
though,
start 13 games during his tenure with the Arizona Cardinals because of numerous injuries to Carson Palmer. He went 5-3 in the 2014 season before suffering a season-ending injury weeks after Palmer tore his ACL.
Damn.
And that would be it for peak Drew Stanton. But you know, he didn't leave the NFL empty-handed. Though he hadn't played a snap since 2017, Stanton was signed to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers practice squad in 2020. They promoted him to the active roster ahead of Super Bowl 55, with Tom Brady leading the Bucs to a blowout win over the Kansas City Chiefs.
That's
So
fucking
while
crazy.
everyone was going nuts over Brady's 7th ring, they didn't notice that Stanton got his 1st ring as well. So
That's
he
crazy
too
as fuck.
technically retired on top, as Stanton was out of the NFL soon after winning his long-awaited championship ring. Philip Dorsett. Indianapolis Colts fans, unfortunately, remember Dorsett as one of the biggest franchise busts of the 21st century. Quite frankly, it made no sense for then GM Ryan Grigson to use the number 29 pick of 2015 on Philip Dorsett when the Colts had enough weaponry as is. But hey, I mean, the
I'm not gonna lie.
Patriots,
The Colts back then, them niggas used to be fucking cooking, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
their fans aren't complaining. After 2 lackluster seasons with the Colts, he was traded to the Patriots in 2017 with backup QB Jacoby Brissett coming the other way.
Jacoby.
Brissett was one of New England's unsung heroes in their
Ooh,
Super Bowl
damn.
53 run, catching touchdowns in the divisional round and AFC Championship games. He made up for that bust label by winning a Super Bowl 53 ring with the Pats.
Oh, damn.
Undoubtedly, the highlight of an otherwise underwhelming
Imagine
career.
that being like, damn. Imagine
Antonio
a comeback
Pierce.
Super Bowl being your first Super Bowl, bro. That's crazy, bro. I'm not gonna lie. The Patriots, they was down though. I'm standing on that. Them niggas was down.
4 seasons as an assistant at Arizona State, Pierce got his first coaching gig with the Las Vegas Raiders in 2022. He took over as the interim head coach in 2023 after Josh McDaniels was fired and became the full-time head coach in 2024. Of course, Pierce was let go
Bro,
after
you don't see one thing about you don't see too many black head coaches in the NFL make it. Like You don't see too many, bro. It's straight YT
A
niggas.
dismal
bro.
2024 season.
White man,
Not
bro.
that it was his fault, because,
hell
I mean,
no.
successor Pete Carroll went one and done. But long before Pierce began his coaching career, he was a standout linebacker for Washington and later the Giants. The 2006 Pro Bowler was part of the Giants squad that stunned the 18-0 Patriots in Super Bowl 42. Pierce played a big role in that defense. He was just overlooked by more notable stars like Michael Strahan, Justin Tuck, Corey Webster, and Osi Umenyiora.
Oh, damn.
Jacoby Brissett.
Oh, he got him one?
You're to show 100 football fans a list of every active quarterback with a Super Bowl ring, most of them would probably be shocked to see Brissett's name on there.
That's crazy.
But you
as
know,
fuck.
he did in fact do it, folks. The Patriots used a third-round pick on the NC State product in 2016. He was the third stringer behind Tom Brady and
Oh,
Jimmy
that's crazy.
Garoppolo. The latter
That's
had to start
crazy.
the year as the QB1, though, with Brady serving a 4-game
Oh, I
suspension
do
for
remember that
Deflategate.
shit. I remember
When
this.
Garoppolo
Okay,
went
I
down in week
remember.
2 with a shoulder injury, Brissett had to take over as the temporary starter. He went 1-1 before handing the offense back to our returning Brady in week 5. And, well, Brissett just got to relax from there. Brady and the Patriots ran through the AFC before defeating the Atlanta Falcons in Super Bowl 51. Brissett got his ring, and then was traded to the rival Indianapolis Colts to temporarily replace the sidelined Andrew Luck as the starting QB. Brissett
Amazing.
has since cemented himself as one of the better backup QBs of his era.
Oh,
But
that's
like
a good
Jimmy
throw.
G, Brissett's career started off with a bang. Super Bowl champion as a rookie. Tom
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Bowles.
Y'all remember that nigga Patrick Macabre? That nigga got like 3 rings without doing anything, bro.
Bowles has been coaching in the NFL since 2000. His first head coaching stint lasted from 2015 to 2018 with
And I'm
the
guessing this
hapless
nigga got a Super Bowl from like Super Bowl 19. Let
New
me
York
guess.
Jets. He then reunited with Bruce Arians to become the Bucs defensive coordinator in 2019, a move that would be a career difference maker for Bowles. He was the defensive coordinator and guru who helped Tampa to a surprise Super Bowl 55 triumph in the 2020 season. 2022, he succeeded Arians as Tampa Bay's head coach after the latter's retirement. But little did y'all know that the 2020 season was lucky number 3 for Bowles. He won his second Super Bowl ring as a player personnel staffer with the Green Bay Packers in 1995. As for his first ring, well, Bowles was a safety on the star-studded Washington NFL squad that crushed John Elway's Broncos in
Don't-
Super Bowl
don't-
22.
don't show
That
me
year,
this.
Bowles posted a
I
career
know
high
it, bro. I
4
didn't just
interceptions
say it was like Super Bowl like 19 or something. I literally
as
just said
Washington claims its second of 3 Lombardi trophies under Joe Gibbs. Byron Leftwich. Leftwich is well known in 2 different ways. One, the former starting quarterback of the Jacksonville Jaguars, the guy who led them to a surprise playoff appearance in the 2005 season. And second, he's also known as the longtime assistant who worked under Bruce Arians. Leftwich was the Bucs offensive coordinator during the Tom Brady era, winning Super Bowl 55 in the 2020 season.
That's
But
crazy.
y'all had no idea that Leftwich held the Lombardi Trophy more than a decade before the Super Bowl 55 triumph. He was actually Ben Roethlisberger's backup QB when the
What?
Pittsburgh Steelers won Super Bowl 43 in the 2008 season. Yeah, go figure. Brian Greasy.
Brian Greasy.
The son of Miami Dolphins legend and Pro Football Hall of Famer Bob Greasy, Brian wasn't too shabby himself. He was handpicked as John Elway's successor after the Denver Broncos icon retired in 1999. Greasy earned a Pro Bowl nod as a member of the Broncos in 2000. Then he went on to play 3 seasons for the Buccaneers, even leading the NFL with a 69.3 completion percentage in 2004. And of course, long-suffering Bears fans remember his awful 2007 season as Rex Grossman's replacement. Today's generation knows him as a longtime NFL analyst for ESPN. But folks, the guy has been a Super Bowl winner for 3 whole decades. You see,
That's
he was
crazy.
Elway's backup as a rookie in 1998 when the Broncos won their second of back-to-back Super Bowls. So there you have it. That is 2 Greasy family members with that championship ring.
That's
But
crazy,
hey,
bro.
which other players do...
Imagine like your son and you winning the Super Bowl. Son, I'll be the happiest father of all time. Man. I ain't gonna lie.
Fans have no idea won a Super Bowl. Are there any notable names that we may have forgotten? Let us know in the comment section below. If you like this video and learned a thing or two,
Well,
then hey,
shit.
click on that.
I'm not gonna lie. I seen some surprise names on this list. I'm not gonna lie. But congratulations to these boys, bro. A lot of these niggas been through a lot to get to where they at. Gotta understand that. So, you know what I'm saying? I feel like every NFL player deserve a Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? Well, if I enjoyed this video, bro, leave a like, comment, subscribe down below. Follow me. All my socials on the screen. X me link in the description as well. On the road to 800 subs. Let's get like 5 likes this video. And I catch y'all boys in the next one. Peace.
Getting that from me long. Slide, everybody duck to me, climb the stick. LP right the Navy, we flipping it ride. 392 mini drunk in the scat, young crew throw the back for the tank, you to slide. 3v3, 2 of them nigga lacking.